often that a golf course will just slap you across the face when you walk into it. And in Middletown Country Club, established in 1913 with that much history, it's going to want to slap you in the face. Great golfers like Ben Hogan have played this course a few times, Miller, and currently you still have people swinging in like Gary Player celebrating his 85th birthday. Now, the course has a ton of history, and before we walk in, there's an old picture of the course that we wanted to show. And just to show that it originally was built in 1913 when golf was completely different to the way we see golf today. But the course still remains the same, at least on some of the holes. 12 of the 18 holes out there right now are the ones you would be playing in 1913, and that's the reason we got out here and played. Now, on no tee times, this is what we try to do, get on some of these courses where you could see a little bit of history while you're out there and maybe get a feel for the town. And located in Bucks County, this might be the course for most public golf players in the area looking to sneak out and play 18 holes pretty quickly. And the course even promotes fast play, and that's what we love to see on this course. I will say everyone inside the clubhouse was extremely welcoming. We had no tee time, as we said. On most of these, we don't book a tee time, and we were able to go out very quickly. We requested to walk the course to get better footage of it and respect the course, not drive through it. But unfortunately, we can only ride it. The guy kind of worked out a deal, and it was pretty reasonable. Not going to put the price down because it's not consistent with what's online, but I will say these are the type of people we're looking for on this channel. Out here in Bucks County might be arguably the capital of golf in the world. And we're going to show a video of that down the road. But for the most part, we're just going to bring you this golf course, go through each one of them. And hopefully you played this course before, or you're looking to play it, because it's a fun little 18-hole golf course. One would say you could put your driver away, but you might want to keep it close, because on some of the holes you can actually drive the green, or maybe even on a long iron. Middletown Country Club golf course is living proof that a golf course doesn't need to be 7,500 yards in order for it to be challenging. And rest assured, this course is pretty challenging on some of those second shots with elevation. Today, the golfer here has uphill shots, downhill shots, sideways shots, and the course features rolling terrain within the valley. The greens here are top of the line in regards to playable public golf courses outside the Philadelphia area. I would give it a 7 out of 10. The greens were true. There's no reasons to play bad there. The course plays the yardage 6,76 yards from the back tees, but it's more of a modest 5,625 yards with this video. We couldn't really go too far back. The tees weren't set up on the back tees. We had the winter rules going in effect, and for the most part, a lot of those were up, but we got some better shots of the tees back, and I would try to recommend playing this course from the back tees because there's not much on that second shot. The course has been a tradition within the Bucks County for over 200 years and operated by Algo Golf Corporation, and remains one of the most public, most popular layouts within the Bucks County area. Originally was founded as Bucks County Country Club in 1901. The original course was only 9 holes and was located on the opposite side of Pine Road, Route 413. As membership started to grow in the early 1900s, the club needed to expand into its current location in 1913. So this course goes back even to 1901, arguably, just not the same location. The rolling layout was designed in 1913 by Scottish architect Alex Finland. Now we know him; he's a famous golf architect, and it's impressive for him to get out there and build this course back then. Originally, it was laid out as a 9-hole golf course, and then it was completed with 18 holes in 1916. So all 18 holes, 1916. 12 of the original 18 holes are currently played today, and Finland was known as the father of American golf. He's designed over 200 golf courses throughout the country and 32 golf courses within this Pennsylvania state alone. So he's well known, and we've played a few of his courses so far. The par 3s are definitely my favorite on this course. You really have a lot of elevation with some of those shots over some water, and the greens are elevated as well, so if you miss them, you might not find that golf ball. And we have to give a lot of credit to Middletown Golf Course and its designer, because without that, During the Great Depression, around this time the course was built, there was a huge explosion of golf within the Pennsylvania area. And he currently designs multiple municipal courses, Alex, and arguably, he's still listed as the American golf architect. Expansion matches featuring PGA Tour professionals and hosted professionals were commonplace in the 1930s and 40s here. The expansion are known to have taken place at this time. Short, there's opportunities for birdies throughout the course. You can hit a long iron and really can't give away the hole too much. If you hit driver on this, you can see really giving it away. The par threes again are the favorite part about this golf course. Has that feel of a real nice par 3 course. The par 4s and some of the par 5s are more like a par 4. They're not playing that far. So in regards to the online aspect ranking of this course, when you look at Google, it's at a 3.8. So we typically like to see something over a 4. And I think that this course is over for being so short. I think a lot of people get frustrated with that, and results in maybe not being as good of a golf course as it should be listed. These older courses are going to be short, and we can't take that away from the score at all on our videos. What we're trying to do is just bring you what the course looks like at the current time. These are winter conditions. But again, for $45 to play the course, it is absolutely worth it to try one time. It's a historical gem. It's got a ton of history, and you'll feel like you'll be playing with some of the ghosts of Golf Pass. Golf Now has it at a 3.3, and again, this is inconsistent. I still think it should be a little bit higher on Golf Now. That typically is a little bit more harsh, but I think a 3.5 is good. We're going to give it a rating at the end of the video, but for the most part, with its historical aspect, its true greens, and its bunkers were pretty tight, but you don't want to find yourself into them. They weren't rigged very well. All those are going to be put into consideration as we move forward with a score 1 out of 10. The course is worth it. Let's get real, and we're going to go through some of the tee time prices. It's going to get busy, and we flew through the first 9 holes, and they got caught up pretty quickly with nowhere to go on the back 9. So weekday rates, open to 2 o'clock. To walk, it's $30. To ride, it's $45. So it's really not that much of a difference. Now, they got a ton of discounts. Senior rates, junior rates, twilight, which is 2 o'clock and after. And then they got that little 9-hole rate for $27, which is pretty good, and that's ride only. Weekends gets a little bit more expensive with $35 to walk, 18, and then 50 with the twilight rate, only $25 to walk and 35 to ride. So that's not too bad in regards to high prices for golf. Yeah, it's going to get busy. They really do promote fast golf here, and you got to respect that. And you got to move pretty quick when you're out there, because for the most part on the tee box on the next hole, you might find yourself have a ball coming through off the other hole that you just hit on. The back 9 gets a little bit more challenging, and it can get a little tied up as well with some harder shots, especially this one right here, which I think was my favorite hole on the course, a downhill shot. And there's not much to play with down there, and you typically have people right on the side of that green waiting on the tee box. So if you hit that cart path, it could kill them. So it's one thing, and like right there, like I'm not playing with that guy, and he ended up showing up off of this hole. So you can find yourself in trouble here. You got to have a lot of precision shots off, but it's a true course, and these are the holes that push it over the edge to put it in maybe a 5 range. I think a 5 out of a 10, maybe even going up to a 6-1 could be a fair score on this. Let us know what you think this is out of a 1 out of 10. We try to be consistent. We try to keep in consideration that Pine Valley is a 10, and there's 1s out there and there's 2s out there. We played Oxford Valley, and we gave that one a solid 4. I think that's a fair score. So on this one, I think we're going to go a little bit higher on it, of course. This is a good golf course with its historical aspect, being this old and still having some of the original holes. We're going to go up to a 6.1. I think that's a consistent score on it. Being pretty short is going to drop it down, but a 6 is a course you want to try to play if you're out that area when the price is right. Price is right here. We would like to see an expansion of some of the holes, maybe a little bit more challenging from the back tees. We like to see courses 7,000 yards. You know, we like to get our money's worth out of courses. We don't want to go too fast and spend $50 and really not enjoy our round here. So that's what we try to do. We put all that in consideration to bring you a score of a 6.1, which is fair. And we're going to be continue hitting golf courses in the Bucks County area. Bucks County might be the capital of golf. And we're going to be keeping a lookout for more videos to come, hopefully, on this channel as we continue to develop the swing, as we continue to develop the channel. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. And if you played this course, or maybe you're looking to play this course in the future, hopefully this video can give you a glimpse into the historical aspect of the course, the price of the course, and the feel of the course before you play it. We're going to try to do more videos of these type of courses, having a little bit of a dial at the end to show you where you're at on the course and the score, just to kind of make it a little bit, hopefully, more enjoying to the viewer as we continue to play through 18 holes at some of the most amazing golf courses in the world. This is World Twilight Golfer. Keep a lookout for more videos to come.